Hello everyone, Davening with the Haftorah of Parsha Ekev seems to be a lesson in honesty. The Haftorah starts out with Zion screaming out, Azavani Hashem, you have left me, God. V'Hashem shechachani, and God, you have forgotten me. Both you've forgotten the land and the Jewish people. And how can that be? We're the chosen nation. And yet a few psukim later, the prophet seems to talk out of the other side of his mouth and says, open your eyes and look around. There's been an amazing gathering of exiles. What are these mixed messages trying to teach us? On the one hand, you've forgotten me. On the other hand, not only have you not forgotten me, there's an amazing gathering of exiles. In my humble opinion, this Haftorah teaches us that you have to have your eyes open to reality and be honest with it. On the one hand, there is terrible tragedy around us. We do not yet have a temple, despite all the achievements of the last 75 years of modern state Israel. We do not yet have 109 hostages home. The war is going on and there's no end in sight, and every night we're just waiting for it to get worse. And yet on the other hand, there's aliyah to Israel. Despite the war, there's amazing aliyah to Israel throughout this summer. Israel has amazing achievements in the wake of war. If you're blind to reality and you're not honest with it, then you won't see both things at the same time. Either you'll say until Mashiach there's nothing, and therefore everything you see is belittled, or you'll do the opposite. You'll say what we have is amazing and there's no need for a final redemption. If you're honest, you'll see the achievements, and yet you'll yearn and you'll daven for what we lack. And that's exactly what this Haftorah teaches us. Be honest. The halacha is very clear. When bad events happen, you don't say everything's for good, it's really not bad, let's drink a l'chaim. Absolutely not. You rip your shirt at a funeral and you say Dayan ha'emet, which is as close as you'll get to a bracha. God, you're the true judge. I don't know why. It's a terrible event. You're the true judge. That's all I can say. But when there's a wonderful event that happens, when it really makes you happy, you make the bracha of shehechiyanu, or if it's good for you and other people, atova hametiv. You don't go ahead and say everything's for good or everything's for bad. You're honest with reality. And if you're honest, then hopefully you'll also see both the unfortunate and the achievements. And if indeed we're honest with reality, then hopefully the end of the Haftorah will be something that our eyes will see as well. The end of the Haftorah ends, Ki nicham Hashem Tzion, nicham kol choroteha. God has comforted Zion, comforted every last place that's been destroyed. Vayasem midbara ke'eden, va'arvata kegan Hashem. God has made the desert into an Eden. If you're blind to reality, you won't notice how the Negev today is prospering far greater than any other time in history. If we are honest with reality, we will make a bracha on the bad news and a bracha on the good news, and hopefully the latter will overcome the former, and we will see the end of this Haftorah, Sason v'simcha, Yimatzeba, Todah v'kol zimra. Shabbat Shalom.